Had a fast lap going.
Can get out of the way fast.
Hello? Huh. Yeah. Well, we're here on another Wednesday night. We are here at the Rockingham. When did they update this track in the game? I loaded in and it looks like it does right now. And I don't know when they did that. It's really weird. Really, really weird. To see updated racetrack when it's we've been racing on the old version of it for so long. But now this is how it looks. That's the billboard. God, I saw that billboard so many times. It's modern Rockingham. I don't know when they did this. That changes everything. Because now I haven't driven this track in this game. I thought this was just the same old Rockingham like we've always been driving. But it's not. It's like repaved now. So there you go. New rock. Yeah, man. I mean, it just obviously this track has a special place in my heart, in my life. Can't wait to be back there next week. Weather pending. It's for 2 days. But now we get to race on the repaved version of Rockingham. So that's cool. We'll get out there and see what it's all about here in just a sec. But like I was just cycling through the cameras and looking at everything. I was like, hold on a sec. This isn't old Rockingham because this was a Domino's billboard. Now it is, well, it's what it looks like now. Or at least it did last April. I don't know what it looks like now. I'll find out next week. I'm sure they didn't pay to take it down. I'll tell you that much. They didn't pay to take it down. Last I read, they didn't pay anybody to do anything. Well, the people did stuff, but they didn't pay them for it. That's just what I read online. Okay? I'm not saying I got all the answers for what's going on down there in Richmond County, but last I read, it hasn't been all great news. It hasn't been all great news for all things Rockingham Speedway and its former ownership and the local government officials. Such a great time. Such a great time. So many core memories. So many great memories that I'll just carry with me to the grave. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I guess we got to hit the racetrack and see how this new repaved Rockingham drives. I'm sure it's very fast. We'll try 14-1 and see what it does. I'm excited. It's going to be fast as shit. I know that. I know it's going to be very, very fast. I'm just looking at the lap times already from the guys at the top of the board. Sub 24 seconds. I think that's what we were running. I think that's where we ended up. Guess we'll see. Oh, hello, 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 hello. All right, let's hit the track, see what the hell's going on here in Rockingham. Get a feel for it. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Just a ton of grip. It's just, oh my god, it's Omega grip. Oh, nope, hold on. There's no grip there. We got it. We saved it. Okay, the problem is I have no force feedback. Where is my force feedback?
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Oh, that's why. My force feedback is set to 2. It's not enough. Oh, my lord. Okay, hold on. We gotta get dialed in here. Gotta get dialed in here. I need more force feedback than that. But I have no feel. I have no feel in the wheel. Okay. Now let's try it. Now let's give it a shot and see. This is exciting. I haven't had to learn how to drive a new racetrack in a very long time.
I got it wet. What's up, Mark?
Now we get to learn how to drive the new Rockingham. Oh my lord. Not like that. Holy cow, we sailed it off in there. Way too much. A little too spicy. Want the old track? Look, Justin Fuller's bitching already. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. It doesn't feel as fast as it should be. Like, it doesn't feel like we're going around here as fast as we should be. But that's just me. I don't know. I feel like we were...
All clear, all clear.
It felt like they were going around here a lot faster than what this lap is. In a weird way, I feel like there's not enough grip compared to what it was when they first hit the track a year ago for the test. But I'm sure the track has lost a lot of grip after the race weekend and then just sitting there all year. I'm sure it's lost plenty of grip. This just feels like old Rockingham with updated visuals. This doesn't feel like a repaved surface to me. Somebody look up what was the pole time last year for the Xfinity race. I forget whoever won the pole, but I know it was almost Parker Retzlaff, but what was the pole time for last year?
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
22.6. Yeah, so
You got one inside.
I mean we're almost 2 seconds off of that right now. Just out here running in practice like this. We're 2 seconds off of that. So at least my instinct was right that it feels like they didn't update the grip level, just the visuals.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Like, there is no high side anymore.
Clear
Well, they got that
clear
part
well.
right. They made it a one groove racetrack, which is basically what it was for a while in April. It was basically a one groove racetrack. I don't know if the top's going to be any good at any point tonight. Yeah, so I think we are slower than real life. I think the track's bumpier.
Go low.
I think the track is quite this bumpy. I have made laps around this racetrack. Not in a race car, but I have made laps around this racetrack. It's not that bumpy. So I don't know. I remember iRacing was out here last winter. I remember they came out for a couple days just to see everything that we had done. And I guess I forgot that they were going to update it at some point, but I don't remember. It's not this bumpy.
Hi, Glenn. That hurt.
And there's just not enough grip.
Yeah.
Looks like
I don't think they
your car's
overdid it. I think they
Go
underdid
back
it.
to the
Like,
pit lane. Press and hold
grip
the
wise,
reset button.
they
We'll come get
I
you.
think they underdid it. Like, visually, I think it looks right. Like, visually, yeah, but just the racing surface itself feels way off. Like, we're just absolutely murdering the right front tire, too. So, that's great. Love that. Just love that. And this thing's just... That's part of why we're so slow, is because the setup is fucking terrible, like always. You know? I bitched about it last week at Atlanta. It was tight. We were murdering the right front tire, not on the right rear. Here, we're on the right front tire, murdering that. Just plowing our balls off around this racetrack.
Got one outside.
It's like they just updated the visuals and didn't do anything else. Because it very much feels like...
Clear high, outside.
Like, if...
All
Holy
clear, all
shit.
clear. Outside.
It very much feels
Got
like the old
too wide.
racing surface. Like, in
Outside.
terms of...
Too wide there.
I guess there's a little more grip, but...
Got one outside. Too wide
I'm
there.
telling you, when these guys hit this track a year ago for this test, everyone was just jaw on the ground at how much grip they were making and how fast they were going around this racetrack. Drivers, spectators, everybody was just like, holy shit, these guys are flying around here. Both in our car and in the truck. Like, it was unbelievable.
Outside.
It was comical how much grip was out
All
there.
clear, all clear.
Like, it was almost like a video game where you turn the grip level all the way up or whatever. Like, it was ridiculous how fast they were getting around here. This does not feel like that same level of grip. It just doesn't. If you didn't tell me that this was new Rockingham, I would say that nothing's changed, other than the visuals. This just doesn't have that like comically high level of grip like we saw in January last year.
Nice bump draft.
Or even in the race last April. For half of that race, it really wasn't a multi-groove racetrack. But people started ripping the top, and then the top started getting really good, especially in 3 and 4. Not so much down here. This groove was like basically right here, around that seam. Oh, shit. Okay. But, like, this just doesn't feel right to me. Not saying I'm the leading expert in all things Rockingham.
Tyler.
But
I just told him, I said, I'm glad it was you and not Mike.
I feel like I've spent a lot of time at this racetrack. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what's going on there. It looks like a visual update, but nothing under the surface changed. Again, I think part of it is a really bad setup. I think the setup is absolutely horrible.
All clear, all clear.
And maybe if the setup wasn't so bad, I wouldn't be saying that. Maybe if the setup wasn't so bad, I'd be like, wow, this is perfect. This is exactly what it should be like. But right now, just how tight it is, it feels like we don't have enough grip in the racetrack. So, I don't know what they did. Visually, yeah, spot on. I would say visually, it's pretty damn good. But, like, practically speaking, I'm not feeling it. This just feels like regular Rockingham. I do want to look at a couple of things just branding wise, because I see something that's missing. And I think it was missing in NASCAR 25 as well, and I think I mentioned it. I don't remember, but it's missing from here as well. Obviously, that's not a surprise. Same people make it. But I'll have to look. I'll have to look at it. Once we hop out from this run, I'll take a look at it and see, but I see a few things missing. Basically invented Rockingham. I mean, did spend a lot of time down there. Did spend a lot of time down there. God, this is terrible, man. This is just not good. I mean, God forbid we get a setup that's not on the right front. God forbid we get a setup that rotates through the corner on throttle. God forbid we get something that isn't plowing tight. We don't deserve that. We just don't deserve that. We are undeserving of such nice things in life.
to go. I should have did it before, but
Your head is pretty
yeah, my bad. I was on a heater. I was hoping you would get it back down, but I swear to God, sorry.
Woo, man.
No, it was
And that's the end of our
I'm gonna
run.
stop my night off for myself.
You didn't.
And I'm still getting murdered.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
Yeah, all I know is if we go to Reckon, it's going to be the whole field, apparently. Okay, so let's do a little... Get something. So... what I'm looking at is our grass logos. So, in real life, we had our ARCA race logo, the Xfinity Series race logo, and the Truck Series race logo in the grass. Now, I see the Black's Tire 200, which was the Xfinity Series race. What I don't see is the Carolina Education Lottery race logo, or the General Tire, I think, ARCA, whatever ARCA race was called, I don't even remember. General Tire, something like that. So Black's Tire is definitely there. First Health is definitely there. But North Carolina Education Lottery is not there. Guess I didn't sign off on being incorporated, or maybe they're forbidden from being incorporated because they're a government gambling entity. What do we got out here on these? Black's Tire, SRI, Stock Car Steel and Aluminum, Peanut.com. I don't think we had them as a partner last year. Black's Tire, yep. Yeah, so I mean these aren't accurate to what they ended up being in real life either. Which is fine. Not everybody signs off on their branding being used. Not everybody signs off on it. Now, they didn't give us the updated Papa Joe Hendrick garage signage, because that's the old one. That's not what it looks like anymore. That's the old one. We had a new one made. That's okay. This does not say Cheerwine. We
Sorry,
painted
Mark.
over this. This was, I think black with Track Enterprises logo on it, I think is what this was. So they didn't do that. Let's see. Again, I'm not saying I'm not doing this to be like, oh, this isn't realistic, because I didn't expect it to be. But let's see, from Highway 1, which is this is US Highway 1, by the way, in case you were wondering. This is US Highway 1. Across the street here, which isn't modeled, there where those trees are, this big parking lot right here, this is the drag strip. See, they had the drag strip modeled, which used to be a runway as well for airplanes. NASCAR planes and other stuff would use the drag strip across the street from Rockingham Speedway to land and take off before the races back in the day. So this is a drag strip. They didn't model anything except for the drag strip itself. But in any event, yeah, this is how it looked up until like 2 weeks before the race.
Sorry about that, Randy. I hit the apron and it turned
But
me sideways.
this
and
sign
backed it
didn't
right
say
into you. My bad.
The Rock. It said He Rock because the T
No
fell
worries,
off.
buddy.
So we thought we were going into race weekend with this thing saying He Rock on it instead of The Rock, but they put something over it and fixed it. Little Rock is back here. This is Little Rock right here. Said to be a place where people like to come to test for Martinsville back in the day, because it's very similar to Martinsville in terms of length and banking in the turns. So, Little Rock, it's cool. I've taken some laps around this. It's a pretty neat little thing. But yeah, that's the Little Rock. Our fireworks display was set up somewhere back here. So our post-race fireworks was somewhere back here and just behind Little Rock in this grassy parking lot area. So where we met outside turn 4? Absolutely. Absolutely I can. Come with me. Come with me on the grand tour of Rockingham, a place that I know like the back of my hand now, which is a weird thing to say. But right over here, this is where the NASCAR Credentials trailer was. Was right back here.
Oh, good.
In this plot of land right here is where the NASCAR Credentials trailer was. And I met Mr. Fuller somewhere on this road, along this road, because we had a tent in this paved area, which was like our operations base. We had some mobile storage units and some other stuff set up around this paved lot or pad. And then we had like a tent here in the field. And then NASCAR Credentials was here. And Justin and I ran into each other somewhere around here. I was on a golf cart. He was in an automobile. It was a great time. It really was a great time. But the tunnel. Yep, the tunnel. Now, the interesting thing here is at Rockingham, you have 2 tunnels. There are 2 tunnels, but only one of them is actually in service. Only one of them gets used. It's this left one, this one that's colored in yellow. I don't know why it's colored in yellow in this model, but this is the tunnel that we use. This one on the right in red was closed for everything, always. It was always closed. We never used this tunnel. We only used this tunnel. Yeah. Imagine having a Credentials trailer on site at the racetrack. Listen, while WWT wasn't perfect, it wasn't that far away. I did go over there. It wasn't that terribly far away. There are racetracks where it's further away. Like Daytona. It's a lot further away from the racetrack than WWT's is. That's for sure. But yeah, this was the tunnel. You come in here and then tunnel your way up into the infield. A great view right here. This area right here, inside of these gates, was for Black's Tire. This was their hospitality area. They had this whole plot of land right here. This was theirs. All this was theirs. And like, oops. Well, it was a pretty good view. I just completely messed that up. Nope. Well. Oh, well. You get the idea. Anyway, that was kind of a fun look at Rockingham, in case you were curious what the hell was going on at Rockingham. Or where stuff was at Rockingham. Now you know. Yeah.
Sorry, Richard was on a heater, and yeah, my bad.
All gravy.
Pretty cool.
Sorry, Joe.
All right, let's see if I can figure out how to be decent, not kill the right front tire. The answer may surprise you, because it's probably no. We're also 22nd on the time chart. That's not great. But we don't worry about practice.
Hi, Philly.
Talking about practice.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
All right, now we're 12th on the timesheet. I feel a little better about that. My ego's not quite as hurt by being 12th as opposed to 22nd. I have very serious concerns about tonight. Like, I was concerned about last week at Atlanta, and it ended up being a pretty okay race. Even though it was a plow fest and a highline fest and kind of stupid, it still ended up being kind of fun and entertaining, I think. This, I'm a little more worried about this just because of how unbelievably bad it drives. Like, just how incredibly tight this race car is. It is bad. It's real bad. And nothing's going to fix that. Nothing is going to change that. We are stuck with it. What's the track temp? What even is the track temp? I didn't even look. Track temp, 107. Not that it would matter. Not that it would make a huge difference. Because I don't think it would. I think this setup is just absolutely terrible. Again, 57.7 cross weight. Why? Why do we have to have these super high cross setups? Almost 52% nose weight. No wonder this thing wouldn't turn in a 40-acre field. The least amount of corner weight is on the right rear, which is why this thing drives like shit. All the weight is over the front tires and the left rear. Like, this is just... You don't even need a degree to understand what we're looking at here. Notes are 180, whatever that means. We don't know. We don't know what that means. Like, track bar height, left side's higher than the right side? You serious? 7,000 pound springs in the front? Are you kidding me? It's like they just don't want us to have fun driving these cars. I'm serious. It's as if they all sat around a table and said, "Gentlemen, I propose, do we make these cars so miserable to drive that people don't want to drive them anymore?" And somebody sat there and was like, "But yeah, if people don't want to drive them anymore, they're not going to subscribe to our service anymore." And a guy said, "Well, but there's other cars to drive. We don't want them driving those cars. We want them driving these cars, these other cars." It's like that's what they do. And one guy, it's like that meme where the guy at the end of the table is like, well, why don't we just give him setups to drive better? And then he gets thrown out the building, you know? I feel like that's the life that we live with, like, fixed setups in iRacing. Like, that's how this shit goes. It's so annoying. And it's just really frustrating.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
It's like these cars can be an absolute blast to drive. But when you give them absolute dog shit setups, you're never going to get the best out of these things. It just boggles my mind that they are so scared of giving people a setup that might, God forbid, turn. Hide your children. A setup that turns. God, no, anything but that. Clutch at your pearls. This car turns. No, no, we can't have that. Think of the children.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
I just don't get it, man. I really don't. I don't get the mentality, why they do this to us. I'm just plowing my dick off out of turn 2. It doesn't matter. I'm already slightly aggravated. Already slightly aggravated. Already slightly aggravated. Listen, man, I'm not sitting here saying that I know how to make a car turn better than the average person. I really don't. I know some basic fundamentals. I know some things that help a car stop being tight. Okay, I know enough to be dangerous, I guess. I know enough to be dangerous. Like, I know my way around a setup sheet okay. Not great. That's why I just sit here and I look at these things and I just...
Got one outside.
I get so aggravated by what I see. Because there's so many foundationally flawed things.
Clear high, clear high.
That, like, anybody with any lick of experience or knowledge could look at and say, that's not going to be very good. Like, we're not talking about rocket science here. We're talking about virtual stock cars and physics.
Got one inside.
Like,
All clear,
all that
clear.
stuff,
Got one
this is a
inside.
simulation
Clear
after
low,
all.
clear low.
We should be able to simulate it pretty accurately.
All clear, all clear. Got one inside.
I feel like they just choose not to. I feel like they're actively choosing
Clear
not
low,
to take
clear low.
advantage of the technology, even though they sit there and tell us, we use real-world data provided by the teams. What teams, man? I have a sense of what teams they're actually getting data from now. If this is how the car's driving, I think I know which teams they're talking to.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Oh, we're 19th again on the speed chart. So I'm sad and depressed.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Well, I don't know if the real solution is having 2 to 3 setup choices for a fixed race. But, I mean, I would prefer they even just made the fixed setup neutral. This isn't even neutral. Okay, this is right hand over left hand cranking on the wheel to get this thing to turn. That's how tight it is. It's not even neutral. Neutral would be an upgrade over how this thing drives. I'd rather have a car that was neutral. I wish I was as loose as Eric Arnold right now. I don't know how he's loose. I would love to be loose. People crash anyways, no matter what the setup is. Don't fall into that fallacy that loose setups mean you're going to have people crashing in the race. People crash plenty with tight setups. We see it all the time. It's not the setup that causes the crash. It's the driver. I like the fall off. This is like old Rockingham levels of fall off. I don't get it. They did not have this kind of fall off. Yes, tighter setups make people drive worse. If you have a setup that's loose, people are more worried about driving the car instead of racing people. That's why I really liked the Cup car before last year's update, because that's what it did. It was so on edge, people were less concerned about racing each other and more concerned about not busting their ass. And that's why after the update last year, we had way more cautions in those races. Remember, our caution count went through the roof after the update. Because cars got easier to drive. They weren't as loose, they weren't as free, they weren't as unpredictable. And people drove them way more aggressively and ran into each other a lot more. I'm telling you, man, loose setups are good for everybody. A, it's good for people that are quote-unquote bad at the game because it'll teach you how to drive. It'll teach you how to drive better. It'll teach you car control. It'll teach you so many great skills. Driving tight race cars doesn't teach you anything other than frustration. Because no matter what you do, you just go slower and slower. All the best sim racing skills are learned with a car that is loose. At least when it comes to oval stuff. That's all I'm talking about is what I do, oval stuff, not road racing stuff. I don't talk about that because I don't know anything about it. But like this stuff, stock cars, any car that's free, that'll teach you how to drive better than anything. Well, I'm just really excited about this race now. Let me tell you, my excitement level's through the roof for this one.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one inside.
There's just no grip up there. That's all this repave, quote unquote, really did was it just took away the top, which used to be really good. Now the top's really bad.
All clear.
It's way slower. There's way more bumps. It's just... Give me back my old Rockingham. They need to take this thing back to the lab because it's not right. It's just not right. This is not right. Well, I mean, listen. I can't say the track. I need to experience this car in a different handling version. Like I need a car that's not plowing balls tight, and then I can really judge this thing. But like, it's really hard to judge based off of what I have right now. I don't know if it's the track and the car, or just the car. Like, I know the car is wrong. That much I know for sure. The setup is making this miserable. But what I don't know is how much of the track is to blame.
1. Right here.
Because, like, I thought, oh, the level of grip is just wrong. Well, is the level of grip wrong? Or is the level of grip right, but we got a race car that can't take advantage of it because it doesn't do race car things?
That's it. Go.
I don't know, but like, you know, that was a 20 lap run. We just did a 20 lap run. (24.4), 25 O's, 24 4s, 24 8s. I don't know, man. This just doesn't feel like it to me. This just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel very good. Is there any way to force the car on the right rear? No. No. No, there isn't. You could put the brakes all the way to the rear. You could do whatever you want, but if you're forcing the car onto the right rear, you're punishing the other tires in the process. And that just makes them all hot and angry anyways. I feel like it's a combination of setup and track. I feel like the track is too low on grip.
Clear low, clear low.
And obviously the setup is...
John, bottom 3 wide.
Jesus Christ. The track is under-gripped and the car is understeering. So, like, I think those two things together are what is making this so miserable. I think it's both. The immense amount of understeer from the setup, and I think the track is just wrong. I really do. I think they got the track surface wrong.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need to tow back to the pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come get you.
It could be a very frustrating night. It really could be. I hope it isn't. I hope it's fun, but it's just really... It's hard to imagine it's going to be fun when I know how it's going to be. Like, I just know. People are going to get tight off of 2. They're going to hit the wall. People are going to wreck. People are going to overdrive the entry to 1 and probably wreck. I just don't understand what this car is doing.
Practice is over.
I just don't know. I don't know. But everyone's got to deal with the same thing, all right? So we got to deal with it just like everybody else. It ain't perfect. It ain't even good, but it's what we got, so we'll make the best with what we've got. Track temp is 1 degree hotter than it was. Good. Well, let's go and see what kind of lap we can make.
Green, green, green. All right, man. Here comes your first time left. One more lap.
Just nothing. Like, it was hooked up, it was gripped up, it was gripped up, and then it was not. That's fine. That's fine. I just don't get it, man. You got grip, you got grip, you got grip, and then you ain't got grip. Like, there's just no grip out of 2. I just don't know what happens there. But, like, there's just no grip. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. I think the other problem is going to be, I know everyone's just going to be driving their absolute dick off too. Like, nobody's going to be driving conservatively right, to like save tires and not blow the right front out. Everyone's just gonna be going hard because they want to pass people. So that's the other thing is like I'm gonna have to try and find a really good balance. We're gonna be starting in the back anyways, so I'm just gonna have to find a balance of moving forward and not murdering my stuff because everyone's gonna be driving really, really hard. It's gonna be tricky, man. It's not good. Like it's just not a good spot to be in. Fuller did worse than me somehow, some way. I don't know how. Like he ran a lap. He ran high. Oh, he hit the wall out of 2 like I did. No, he had the same problem that I did. Just he hit the wall with the back end of the car. I hit the wall with the front end of the car. Not great either way. So he and I both get to move through the field or die immediately. One of the two. Well, that's exciting.
The Wednesday Trans Service Logistics GM Series. Just remember we do the post-race review as a community, open to everybody. If you have any issues, that's the place to handle it. We close the book on it at the end of the night. If you cause 2 cautions, it's on you to park your race car. If we find that you've caused 2 cautions in the review, then we will disqualify you at that point. You will not be scored any additional laps. That's all I got. We at Rockingham. Everything should be pretty cut and dry. We know how to get around here. Great track, though, with the update. Also, too, I'm not doing race emails anymore. We race just about every single Wednesday night, only a couple weeks off, if that. I've got in the race night email section, you can go in there and you can hit, you can RSVP, you can get notifications.
Oh, no, don't have a bad feeling about tonight. Don't have a bad feeling about tonight. You know, we're always up for a challenge, right? That's the thing. We're always up for a challenge. I've put us in a very bad spot, so we have a great challenge ahead of us. So, listen, we've got a win, and we've got a second place in the first 2 races of the season. We're doing all right. We've given ourselves an interesting little challenge here. If I can get all 120 laps, I like our chances to get up there and be a factor by the time this thing is over. We just have to survive a little bit because I think we will have some chaos in front of us. There's a lot of cars in front of us, not very many cars behind us. 1 lap at a time. Pick our spots, try and take advantage of some things if it goes our way, but really trying to stay out of trouble. Because I have a feeling trouble is lurking, and it's probably going to fall into our lap. So try to keep the fenders on it.
Catch the 2 car.
And see where we end up, but
84 car. Catch the
120 laps is a long time around here.
44 car. Catch the 31 car.
It's got to be smart. That I've given us a little challenge, but I think we're up to the challenge. Don't you?
Catch the 91
Hey, you think we're not up to the challenge? I think we are. If you don't think we're up for the challenge, you let me know right now. You tell me right now that I'm not up for the challenge. Fly casual, exactly. One of the dumbest lines of the original trilogy. Fly casual. We're just gonna drive casual. All right, we got nothing to lose here other than brain cells. Hello, Jeff Buff. Hello. Let's figure it out.
Green, green, green.
Okay. We are away.
Clear low, clear low.
Oh.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. You got 1 outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Outside. You're 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
Apparently that's not a caution. Got it. Okay.
To all those that held up, thank you.
All clear, all clear.
Joey, you're blinking bad.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Car's wrecked. I guess that's not a caution either. That's okay. Is the flag man awake tonight? Hello? Like, what are we doing? My car's wrecking everywhere. No caution. Track's cleared, tower. Okay.
Yeah,
Caution's off.
Clear low, clear low.
This track is very notorious for not throwing them if you slide down into that bottom.
Got one outside. That was your fastest lap of the session. You're clear high, clear high.
Holy
Got
cow.
one inside. All clear, all clear. Inside. All clear, all clear. Got one inside.
Logan, can you tell how much damage I have to my back?
You got a little bit of left rear damage.
Thanks.
No problem.
Clear low, clear low.
Brian, you should be fine. I barely got into you. I didn't see it even crinkle up.
Yeah, it's driving fine, but it says I have damage.
Oh, man. All right.
If you do, it's pretty negligible.
Kind of unfortunate. It's an
I don't know what
unfortunate
happened there
start,
in that
but
checkup.
that's okay. We'll get it figured out.
Chain reaction. It's all good. I'm sorry.
Really trying to not kill this right front tire, but everyone is just driving so hard. All right, long way to go still. Long way to go. Nothing but positions in front of us. The guy's tires are going to be screaming here if they're not already. You know, the lap 1 deal going into 3 was just really unfortunate because I had to slow down a lot. We lost a lot of time there to people who didn't have to slow down, obviously. And either just barreled their way through it or took a different way. And yeah, we just lost a lot of time. So we're definitely gonna need a yellow to help us out here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very long day.
Hit the bottom, Mike.
Appreciate you there, Cole.
Just, you know, the way it goes with these
Yep.
game cautions, and the game's just absolutely stupid about being able to detect wrecked race cars. Well, if it's not on the racing surface, it must be fine. That's okay. I'm sure we'll get a yellow at some point. This kind of sucks right now until we do. I do have to drive a little bit harder to try and catch these guys. Can't just lay over and not try and make some lap time here to catch these cars in front of us. Everyone's just driving so hard. We're looking like we had a really unfortunate first lap that set us back, but probably better at saving tires than most of these guys, so we'll start picking them off here. We're pulling away from these guys behind us. We'll start moving forward. If this thing just keeps going green, then we'll have to use a little pit road execution. And pass them that way too.
Thank you.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
I might execute my race on pit road. Yeah, that's true. We just might.
Hello, Brett.
I'd execute myself while I'm at it.
Say hi, Mark.
Outside. Three wide, you're in the middle. Inside, two wide there. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
32 was doing a little too much right there. I don't know why he was crossing me over while we're trying to get around a lapped car.
Just for the record, guys, caution's our own.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Alrighty. Long way to go on fuel still. Long way to go on fuel. Long way to go on fuel. Holy shit. We go a really long way on fuel. This says I can still do 62 laps. So yeah, definitely a one-stop race if it goes green the whole way. How do my lap times look compared to the leaders? Running 25 4s and 5s. What are they running? That's faster? Oh, that's encouraging. Too bad I'm 63 years behind the leader. That's okay. I'm sure everybody's not enjoying their tires at the moment. We're feeling pretty good right now. Everybody's struggling.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
I mean, this dude's grabbing gears in front of us.
Got one outside. You're clear high.
I'm sure our front end's broke now that he just, for some reason, grabbed third gear.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Shocking. That's a lot of cars there in the middle of 3 and 4. Holy crap. That's a lot of cars. That's where we're trying to get to. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. You see, all these cars are getting real big in our windshield now.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
I see smoke.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Got one outside. You're 2 wide there. You're clear high, clear high.
I don't know what these guys are doing. I really don't. I mean, I think maybe we just have to split it in half. There's no reason to run long. Tires are just going to get worse and worse. Like, why wouldn't you just split it in half? Do 1660. Now, for as close as these guys are racing like this, there's a good chance they all just wreck like hell.
Might want to note you're pitting.
Got one outside. All clear, all
Back
clear.
low, Eric.
But I just,
Thank you.
I could see me pitting at 60 and these guys wrecking. Because they are racing the absolute dog shit out of each other up here.
Alright, man, caution is out.
There you go.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 21.
The hell was that? Is there a car there?
Man, let's have fun.
Joey just died on us. Joey been having
Pit road is now
CPU
open.
usage issues.
Yeah, he was completely gone on my screen for half a lap, and somehow I got a 4X right when the caution came out from him, so...
Yeah, he gave me a Phantom 2X earlier in the race, and he was on my screen.
It's with sim racing apps. When sim racing apps, I turned it back on and everything went to shit. I turned it back off right before we hit when I saw it going back red.
Car 96. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Not sure if you can hear me, so sorry about that.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Well, I guess the timing's fine. Come in and get our tires.
That's it. Go.
At least we'll be caught up now, which is good.
Line up single file.
I mean, we were hauling the mail there. We were really, really fast, obviously. Really, really good. It was going to be, like, very hard to pass all those cars, but right front tire was 68. Right rear tire was 83.
All right, man. We're going green next time by. All right, man. Line up on the outside row now.
I can only imagine what some of these guys are. Their right front's got to be in the 30s. We can make it to the end on fuel. Question is, can you make it to the end on tires? 70 laps is going to be really, really challenging. I don't know if 70 laps on tires is going to be doable for a lot of these guys, but I mean, the way we were wearing, I think we'll be fine. Well, a lot of guys will blow a right front tire before 70 laps. But I could also see a few cautions coming our way now that we've gotten the first one on the board.
Get ready.
We gotta stay disciplined, man. Like, we just have to stay disciplined, but I just can't lose time like that. If I just run my pace, I think we'll just naturally get there. We can't afford to have anything like stupid.
Ducking down to the apron.
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. That was your fastest lap of the session. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. That was your fastest lap of the session.
All right. I think we're in a good spot here. Let's try to be real smart about how we use these tires. Got everyone right where we run. Oh, fuck. What is English, dude? I can't even talk. Got everyone right where we want them.
Don't burn them up.
I'm just taking it easy.
Got one inside.
Alright, we'll let this kid go get him. I'm not even gonna bother racing with him. He wants to go burn his shit up, be my guest.
Alright, man. Halfway this time out.
I mean, I could go for a long run here. I really wouldn't mind a nice long run. Oh, I could take this thing going green all the way to the end. Would be just fine by me. I think that plays right into our hands, knowing how fast we were on the long run.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Interesting time for a caution to come
Pit road is
out.
now open.
We got 2 sets of tires sitting in the pits. Really don't want to take another set right now. But we could literally go green to the end. And if
Give me
somebody
an
takes a set
EOL.
here, they're winning.
Sorry, Brian. Didn't mean to get it into your door there. You were spinning and you just came up into me. Sorry, bud.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Not a lot of cars stayed out there, so I don't be one of the guys that's trapped.
Alright, that's it. Go.
I don't want to be one of the guys without tires out there. It's just, I don't care if this is New Rockingham. It's still Rockingham. It's a bad place to be with old tires. I'd rather take my chances with tires on the chances this thing goes long. If it don't work out, then it don't work out for most of the field. Remember, most of the field just did this. There's very, very few that stayed out. So if we got it wrong, most of the field got it wrong too. So we're
28 past the.
that's tough for
Alright,
Alpha.
man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
But
Catch the 30
if we get it wrong, most of the field got it wrong, and we're fighting with all these guys. We're not fighting with the guys that stayed out here. There's what? How many cars stayed out? 3? 3 cars stayed out? No, 3 cars stayed out, 4 cars stayed out. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm good with where we're at right now. I think we're just fine. We know we're going to pass those guys that are in front of us, and we race 10 laps, and they all go take tires. They're going to be way behind us anyways. Like, we've got the numbers with us here, but... I mean, we're right behind Scott before the caution flew.
Get ready.
I'm okay with it. But yeah, we just need people to not wreck after 10 laps.
Green, green, green.
Is a black flag clear for passing under yellow? People didn't catch up.
Outside.
Yeah, same thing for me.
All clear, all clear.
This is scary.
Thank you.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside.
Came down on me, man.
All right,
Big
man,
wreck,
caution is out.
big wreck.
Caution is out.
Man, did I get used up on
Your
that
road is
restart.
closed.
Still
Oh,
wrecking,
boy.
Still wrecking, still wrecking.
Big wreck out of 2. Holy shit.
Everybody back so they can figure it out. How about them brakes, Chad?
I never touched you. I got ran the fuck over by the 2 car again.
Fuck you, Chad.
Talent was fuck.
This is love.
Well,
Pit road is now open.
that changes things. I think in our favor. A lot of people just died there. I don't know. It looked like a big-ass wreck because there weren't many cars behind us as we exited turn 2.
Randy, can you tell me how bad my left side looked?
Come on up here, man.
Come on, guys, let's get caught up.
Hey, Chad, how has my nose got damage? Not terrible, Logan.
One around me, 28.
Yeah.
Good for it, thanks.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Alrighty then. Very exciting. It looked like it was going to get real ugly off of turn 2 because there's just no grip up top, and it's really hard to finish the corner when you're in the
28
top
needs to
lane.
get by.
So
Come on,
I'm not
28.
surprised they wrecked, but I'm just glad we weren't a part of it.
Lucky dog coming high. Lucky dog, lucky dog.
I feel like a lot of people just lost.
You got bounced off the car on the outside and turned down into me.
Oh, the race fall away there.
Guys, if y'all don't mind, have the conversation afterwards.
No, have it now. I need the content.
Need to go by.
Have the conversations now. I need to hear it. I need the content. Please, let them talk. We need the content. That's the only thing that makes this shit entertaining is people yelling at each other.
All right, man, we're
You take that away from me, what do I have? I have nothing.
Line up on the inside row.
My charming personality, my devilishly good looks, my incredible skill behind the virtual wheel of a virtual race car. That's great, but we need the beef. We need the banter. We need the back and forth. We need the yelling, the cussing. That's what we need. Only thing that makes this entertaining. But we are 13th, so we like that. These restarts are kind of hairy. They are kind of hairy.
Get ready.
You got to protect the bottom.
First
You've got to
one's gonna
protect the
pass
bottom,
you, then one's
especially
gonna
going into
pass me.
3.
What the heck?
All right, let's try it again.
Green, green, green. Got one outside.
Ooh, the wrecking.
Clear, all clear.
Big wreck, big wreck.
Holy shit. We're still racing?
All right, man,
Okay.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is
Oh, man, I saw that one coming.
Not gonna lie, Tommy, I gapped it up there to stay in front of you. I knew it was coming out.
Holy
I
cow.
wouldn't expect anything less, man. I'd do the same.
Sorry, Gerald.
Holy cow.
Did you run into me, Joel?
Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that.
They're dropping like flies.
That's good.
Dropping like flies. I told you this trouble spot was going to be out of turn 2. I told you. People are going to wreck out of turn 2. Nelson just came up a little bit. I don't know if the 30 moved down away from the wall, but he just hooked him. We'll go back and look at it. Might have been one up, one down. I don't know, but as soon as I start going, I pulled it left.
Hope we're going to Martinsville next week.
Pit road is closed.
Anybody's ever eaten a Marshall hot dog? So they're pretty good for $2. Just don't have solar, but they're
Got
good.
the lucky dog. Let it by on the outside.
I was going to ask if there's going to be kraut with those dogs, but I knew we were going to go crazy.
Joey, you're the lucky dog.
Holy shit. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't want to get a penalty.
Come on, Joey.
Hell, the water operations.
Yeah, the problem with Fuller is, remember, he's said he's got to go get his son from ski practice or whatever, ice skating or whatever the fuck his kid does. He's got to go pick him up. He needs these races to go by like pretty quickly for a couple of months, I think he said. That's what he's saying right now is like he's not going to be able to finish this race because we keep wrecking.
We're going green next time. All right, man. Line up on the inside row.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it qualifies. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. EJ's the only one up here on old tires still, right? Oh, Simley's still up here on old tires, 2 cars ahead of us. All right.
You gave me a black flag for entering a closed pit.
Thanks, Ron.
Did you just pit on the one to go wrong?
What was that, man?
Get ready.
Going to the apron, let you guys by.
You probably entered a closed pit. That's why, Ron. I cleared it.
Green flag, green flag.
I got a squad time that's going to go. This thing can't make up its mind. Thank you.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Big Mac, thank you for the 69 months with the children. Welcome back. Hello. I'm going to do my best.
That was your box left of position. Outside. All clear, all clear.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Just out here running PBs.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the top 10. We have arrived. Took us a while, but we finally got here. We got a little buffer behind us now. We got a guy on older tires. So we can just sort of settle in here and run the pace that we need to run. Not going to go up here and challenge these guys. They're all driving really hard. But we'll run good enough. That's the thing is, I just don't know how hard to push. Like, if you want to flip the switch and go for it, you got to pray that you get probably a caution or two. Because if you flip the switch and go for it, your tires are going to be junk. You're not going to have a long run in you.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
I about wrecked myself going into one because he really was going to force the issue there. I got on the brakes so hard, I felt the ass end jump out. I mean, I'm running very, very low brake bias. I'm probably around 55%. So if you really stand on them... Oh my lord, oh my god, oh my lord. Holy shit. Fuck me to tears. How are we still alive? Oh god.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Ooh. Whoa, we got cars stopped. Hold on now. Well, I think we gotta come get our last set here.
Car. Catch the 4. Car.
Don't really want to wait. I'd rather take them now.
4. Car by.
Hey, Scarlet, right here.
Well, let's go. Let's catch the field. Come on, guys.
Pit road is
I think you got to take your set here. If you want a chance to win, you got to take the set here. If you don't take the set here, pray for a caution. In 10 laps, you're not going to have any time to use your fresh tires anyways. I don't even think it's a decision. I don't even think you have to think about it. I think it's a no-brainer.
Come on, man.
Let the 4. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I don't know why it tells you it's at last second to pass somebody.
Alright, that's it. Go.
You get a black flag, Joey?
Line up single file.
And there's really no saving anymore either. Like, you just gotta let it rip. We're gonna have about 20 laps to go. I'd be shocked if all of them were green.
Catch the 29 car.
Did anybody stay out? Surely nobody stayed out.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man.
Okay.
Line up on the outside road now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Catch the 5 car.
We're gonna have to get after it here. Need to get to the bottom. We're gonna have to make as many passes up top because people are all gonna fight to get to the bottom. So we might have some opportunity on the bottom, but we've got. Hey, brother, save that for a week from now, okay?
Yeah, by speeds.
You can push on my ass all you want to in person next week, I promise.
Giggity.
Whoa.
Get ready.
Miles, when we go green, you can go by. This thing's got about, if this was an adult, it'd be right in the fucking short bus.
Green, green, green. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside. All clear, all clear.
Go look.
Boston left of the session.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Ooh.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Well, they might all be green. I might be wrong. Don't look now. It looks like Mark is catching Fuller. I'm getting everything I can out of this car right now. I need these guys to start racing. There we go. Start mixing it up a little bit. Plus, I see some slow cars up there.
Second lane.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
I don't think Mark is catching Fuller anymore.
You got it, Bobby. Just back here practicing, man.
Trying to as well, I think.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Really hard to make that pass on the entry to 3. Really hard to do it.
I am so sorry.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Yeah, you should be.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide there. 5 to go at the line. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Outside, you're 2 wide there. Outside. All clear, all clear.
God, Mike, did I just run you out of room? I'm so sorry.
He just blasted me through the wall. I think I came down a little up, hit the wall, I'm not sure.
Yeah, fuck. Not my intent, brother. I'm sorry.
Not don't worry about it.
Well, we're going to run out of time to get the rest of these guys, but... we lost so much time behind the 5. I feel like I was faster than at least the next couple in front of us, but...
Alright, man. It's white flag this time.
Just lost a lot of time there. Couldn't get around them. Everyone just drove their absolute dicks off. In this final stretch, there's just very, very hard. I'll take my top 5. I ain't gonna complain about it. It's a pretty good recovery for all things considered of where we started and
Great job, driver.
everything we had to deal with tonight. That's not bad.
Remember peer review afterwards. If you want to have a little fun, throw a little rocks, whatever you want to do. We'll be there doing it to it. The race.
You're racing there, Tommy.
Yeah, man.
Five cautions and we're still done under an hour. That's not terrible.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
The race is over.
Hey, good racing again, Mike. Sorry for squeezing you there. Glad you held on for 6th.
Fuller had to go pick up his kid. He said, thank you.
Let's try.
Oh, man, that was very physical. Man, just had to drive our asses off there at the end. Good fight, though. I mean, a lot of fun there at the end. I wish we could have gotten around the 5 a little bit sooner. I think I could have had a shot at the 84, maybe the 99 to get to the top 3, but yeah, I just lost time really here, just sort of stuck behind them while we're getting around lap cars. I feel like we just lost time here. 2 of them were battling. It certainly cost us time. And
yeah, David, I bounced off the wall and hit you, so you didn't do nothing.
Tab 4, it's hard to tell from in there. Really close, hard racing. I didn't want to think that I did that to you.
You didn't. I did it to myself. We were going at it, man.
Yeah, yeah. Good racing as always. A lot of fun. I wish we had some more long runs, but that was good.
Oh, I killed my tires right there at the end by running too hard.
I feel like we were all just out there running qualifying laps. So it was whatever you had, that's what you got.
No shit.
Okay, I see now. He did bounce off the wall. I mean, I didn't give him a ton of room, but I gave him enough. But yeah. Yeah, I see where you grazed the wall there. It's just hard to tell when you're in the car. All good.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, I felt terrible because I looked up and I saw you in the wall in 3 and 4. I was like, oh shit! Did I just like not turn in for the corner? I've done that to Mark, but I'd never do that to you. All right. Well, I feel better now. I thought I did this.
I probably would have deserved it the way I was pinching you down there.
If I wanted to wreck you, I had plenty of opportunities otherwise.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, this version of Rockingham is actually terrible. I don't know what they did, but it's not good.
Yeah, that was a lot of no fun. And that was before I got asked.
Like visually, it's good. Like it looks exactly how it looked when I was there in April, and probably how it'll look when I'm there next week. But like the track surface is not right. It doesn't have enough grip. Obviously, the setup is fucking terrible. But like the level of grip available on the track just it doesn't drive right.
Yeah, Chad, I don't know where the 2 was going on that deal.
He's a fucking moron. He tried blaming it on you. Tried saying, oh, you got hit by the 80, and then I was told by 2 or 3 people that watched the replay that, no, he just gassed it up and run you slapped the fuck over. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
I don't know how it could be my fault. I'm the one that got turned.
Yeah, he's a fucking moron. He's just grasping for straws.
Yeah, I think he was kind of that way all night, if I recall, too. I was going to be fine, too, until that deal.
Where was this wreck? We wanted to look at one wreck.
I got damage on pit road when I figured he was going to turn on into his pit stall, so I went ahead and turned in. So we're both pitted in the corner, but he waited until like way late and turned in, and then turned across my nose, and so it gave me about 40 seconds. That's why I was back there behind that, and then yeah, I made it pretty good. I don't know how the hell I missed Mike. I thought I could kill Mike when he hit the land back there, and I want to check it. I missed him, and then got ass packed by the marker break.
Yeah, so the 31 hits the wall, leaves these guys nowhere to go. I thought Kevin Stone claimed this. I don't know why he would have claimed this if that was the case. I could have sworn Kevin Stone claimed this, but I don't think he did anything wrong there. I think that's all in the 31. So that was that caution. The first caution, I want to see the first caution. First caution was somewhere. Somewhere is this caution. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that was Joey lagging out and getting wrecked. I did want to look at the first, that's right. I did want to look at the first lap. What the hell happened on the first lap? Yeah, the first caution was Joey and his internet. This was the start of the race. So, what the hell happened here? So this is the 21 and the 33 getting together. So the 21 just like slams on the brakes as the 30 turns across his nose. He just like slams on the brakes right in front of the 33. And it just creates like this super long, dumb wreck. So the 31 evades, hits the 9. Not really much you could do there. That's unfortunate. I made it through this. Somehow. Yeah, like we just lost so much time there. We lost so much time. And like Fuller just ripped it around the top. That's really what put him in a position to lead the race, was his ability to get around that. That really was what set him up to be up front, was he got around that without really giving up any time. So there's that. We looked at the first wreck. We looked at the second wreck. Then we had the restart. This was right behind us. The 80 just comes across the 36's nose, and everybody dies. Like, the 80 just came down like 36 went there. I don't know what he was thinking was going to happen there, but holy fucking plow, Randy Yoakum gave flight to Ron. I mean, Randy was never out of the gas. He's picking up speed as they're wrecking off turn 2. Hold on. He's just full throttle into the wreck off of 2. What are we doing, Randy? Slow down, brother. What the fuck, man? God, he never even thought about slowing down for this. He could not care less. Good God, that's terrible. Even for him, that's really bad. That is really bad. That's horrible, man. Well, that was a whole bunch of wrecked race cars. This is what had Chad all pissed off. So he was mad at the 2. Yeah, I mean, the 2 just gasses it up and kills him. Now, was Chad going to hit the 80? Perhaps. He might have. But the 2 just gasses it up into the back of the 38. What? I don't understand that one either. Like, he had this wreck missed. He's slowing down, grabbing gears and slowing down. I don't understand why he just gassed up and killed the 38 there. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, well, that was that one. Lap 70. We had another restart and another wreck. This was the Nelson wreck. It looks like the 30 just exits lower than Nelson expected him to, because he's not against the wall. God. Oh, we wrecked some more in the back too. Hold on a sec. We'll look. We'll take a peek back there. But yeah, I think Nelson expected the 30 to exit against the wall, and the 30 is just almost a full car width away from the wall for some reason. So that's unfortunate. 4 had nowhere to go. The 30 fucking died. Now, somebody ate shit in the background. Who's eating shit back? Oh, this was Joe tackling Gerald. That's your weekly Joe Hudson update right there. What are we doing, brother? What are we doing? Again, accelerating when there's cars wrecking in front of you. Why are they accelerating? Where are they going? I just don't understand this behavior. I just don't understand. Why are we not slowing down for wrecks? Why are we speeding up into them? I just don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Really weird. That was lap 74. Then we went green for a while. Then we wrecked like hell somewhere. Somewhere up there, we wrecked like hell. Oh, yep, this was Montesi and Randy Yoakum. Okay, let's see this incredible battle for 20. They're not even on the same lap. This isn't even for position, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing? It wasn't even for position. What are we doing, man? Oh my God. Yeah, lap 91. We got to see Miles eating shit right in front of us. Good call. Good call. Lap 91. Stefan Miles. Hey, listen, it was easy to lose sort of the rear end of the car on exit if you weren't on the bottom. That's why I worked so hard to keep my left side tires as close to this white line as possible, because of exactly what happened to Miles. Like, the car would just wander up the track, and that safer barrier, like, it falls away, but the wall, look at the shape of the wall. The wall sticks out here, so it's really easy to catch the safer barrier, but also catch this wall a little bit. Just caught the safer barrier. And, I mean, thank God we weren't any closer to him than we were. Otherwise, we're dead. We're dead with him. I mean, that was so incredibly fortunate. So incredibly fortunate. And he lost a good amount of speed, too. Like, you heard me. I was keeping my foot in because I thought he would just clear. By the time we got to him, I thought he was just cleared out, but he didn't. He lost so much speed. He lost he lost about 7 miles an hour. He lost about 6-7 miles an hour. 6-7? 6-7 miles an hour? I'm fucking shooting myself for saying that. But yeah, that was very, very close. Very, very close. Scary. Very scary. Sorry. All right, so that was that lap. We saw this caution, and that was the last caution. Then we went green to the end. So that was your review of tonight's race. We finished 5th. I mean, if you had told me we were going to pull a top 5 out of that, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have believed it, but we pulled the top 5 out of it, so cool. Let's look at the race overall. 5 cautions, 15 laps, 5 lead changes. Fuller wins, led 46 laps. Also got the fastest lap of the race, so a max points night for him. Barely got the most laps led by 1 over Jorg. Tommy Ryan finished 3rd. Kellen Tony in 4th. We got 5th. Didn't lead any laps. Top incident point getter is going to go to Joey Jatina with 15. Couple of close ones. Bobby Wetzel had 14. Montesi had 12. Eric Arnold had 12. Joe Hudson had 14. But Joey Jatina had 15. I don't think he was connected to the server for half of them, but that's what you got. That's what you got. Now let's look at the points. Let's look at the points. I would imagine Fuller has taken over the points lead, if I had to guess. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, that's right. He had a bad Daytona. I forgot. He's had a bad Daytona. We are still the points leader. Hooray! By 16. Fuller is 5th. There you go. 3 races in, we're still the points leader. 3 top 5s in 3 races. We look at the incident point leaders for the series. Oh, man, 35 big ones in 3 races. That's not very good for the boss man. Not very good at all. All right, well, I can live with that. We grew our points lead, apparently. So that's cool. That's good. Okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I mean, listen, obviously I feel like if we qualified good, we're probably closer to a win. But we did drive through most of the field. Now, Fuller started behind us and won, so it really doesn't matter, but man, can't be blown at qualified like that. But what else is new? That's what you've come to expect at this point, so it's just me being me. It's just me being me. Me doing what I know to do best. Yeah, the first lap rake was huge for him. I think that really did play a big role in him winning the race tonight. It put him in a great spot for the pit strategy and everything, so yeah, can't fault the guy. He did a good job. If one more caution happens, I don't even know if he's able to finish the race to go get his kids. So, but it worked out for him. He's got 2 wins. We've got 1. Long way to go still. Long way to go. Oh, where do we race next week? Next week. Next week, we are at Auto Club. Ugh. I pray to the powers that be that we don't have a tight race car at Auto Club. If we do, it's going to be miserable. Got Auto Club, then we got Vegas, then we got Phoenix, and then Texas. But we'll go to Auto Club and give them hell, I guess. Yeah. How's Auto Club? It's not a racetrack, doesn't exist. Yeah, I know. There's only so many places you can race these cars, and they don't want to do short tracks, and they don't want to do road courses. So it really limits your options of where you can take these cars. That's what you got to live with. If you're not going to do short tracks and you're not going to do road courses, which they really try not to do in this league, then you really only have so many options for ovals. But we'll go kick their ass wherever we race, right? That's what we do. Wherever we go, we'll give them hell. That's what I plan on doing. So we'll be back next Monday for another fun stream. Cup Series doesn't start yet, so we'll do a fun stream Monday. Weather permitting, I guess. We don't know what the weather's going to be like or what anyone's capabilities will be over the weekend or early next week, but hopefully everything's cleared out come Monday and we don't have any problems. So if you're in the line of fire for this winter storm, be prepared, be smart, don't underestimate it, be ready for it. Stay warm, stay safe. We will see you next week, Monday. Thanks for all the support tonight. Appreciate y'all very much. There it is. Bye.